Hey, so we are live. Dingy Alice. Oh my goodness, I think I have to put my pin in here. Hi, it's Angie in Wonderland. No, not Dingy Alice. Angie in Wonderland. Oh, okay, start over. Sorry, guys. There we go. Angie in Wonderland. We're doing readings today. Like, well, we always both do a meditation beforehand and all that stuff. Just getting a lot of chat. So hopefully you guys are doing good. There should be. Oh, I didn't set that up. It's okay. This one is a. Oh, I gotta put the. Okay, here we are. We got the chat. Got the chat. There we go. This one. We'll go live. Okay. Make sure I'm not talking. Okay. Here we are. I got my new bangs. Okay. Wrong mouse. Sorry, guys. Just trying to figure this out. Yeah. So, Angie in Wonderland, we're doing readings. Let's see, I gotta get the music. Good morning, Julia. How you doing? I changed the way YouTube works, and I might actually be getting your messages faster. So let me know if that works that way. How you been since yesterday? You'll time it. Okay. I feel that was faster. It's like I did ultra latency or something different. I don't know. That's what it said. Anyway. All right. Thank you. I got a little cut it a little bit, and a little bit more bang here, I guess. Just got it done today. Just like I literally got home an hour ago, and hey, Jemiah Sia. I want to have you do the Y in there. Sorry, but hello. Hi, Yvonne. Okay. So we're all set. I think we should be getting that chat right on this thing, correct? It'll work. It'll work. Yeah, no, it's okay. I know what you meant. We used to call it fringe more like when in the 80s that like I think we did. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, fringe and bangs, yeah. A lot more fringe like when it's like I don't know. Okay. Let's see if I can get this up. I had it all up yesterday, but I think I got rid of it. Oh, here it is. This is the meditation. And then So how have you guys been? It's Fringe in Scotland? Okay. Did you time it? You're not that fashion forward. Yeah, like Fringe is like, you know, like the 80s Fringe, like Daryl Hannah or something. The right? That's what we consider Fringe, I think. I think it's Daryl Hannah. I don't know. Or let me get the only thing I want to get up yet is the what the heck is the oh, there's a okay. The Facebook might not be showing. Hey, Laura. I'm not sure if Facebook's showing up. Let me look. Just make sure. Sometimes not many show up on Facebook, but it's okay. Don't wanna. Alright, no, wait, not yet. Alright. I don't know who that is. Let me look. I think that's Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah. No, that's not who I was thinking of. 80s. I wouldn't know. I forget her name. She'll come to me like later. I guess it is still Fringe. Yeah, okay. What's her name? Oh, Harper? Oh, this is the actress. What's her name? Farrah Fawcett. That's what I was thinking of. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett hair. I have middle of Fortnite, I'll remember. It's Farrah Fawcett, yeah. Where she has the bigger, yeah, like fringe. I don't know. Feathered. That's what I was thinking. More of feathered. It's not feathered. Never mind. Fringe is what, yeah. Okay. All right, we gotta figure it out. All right, you. Yeah, Charlie's Angels, yeah. I was thinking that's feathered hair, though. I was thinking that, yeah. That's feathered. Okay. So we can go to a meditation if you want. I got a longer 5 to 10 minute one if you'd like. Yeah, she was in the Charlie's Angels, you're right. Wasn't oh, that was somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, she was in the Charlie's Angels. So. All right. Well, if you want to, whatever way you want to do this, we're just going to welcome everybody in, and whether joining us live or finding this gathering later, know that you're exactly where you're meant to be, even though, yeah, no, I know what Charlie's Angel does, even though we like to banter before all this, but that's what builds up the energy. We like to say, instead of just going right into the thick of things, it's nice to have a lighter discussion beforehand. Hey, Ruby. So we're gonna open up the room. And the way I like to do that is doing on TikTok. I do a faster one on YouTube, or I'm doing YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I like to do longer opening up of meditation, just so we can settle in. And hi, Kogo at chair. How you doing? So that's what we're going to do now. So whether you're joining us live or finding this gathering later, know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Kogo chair. Okay, I got it. I'm glad you're doing well. So if you want to close your eyes or keep them open, whatever you want to do, lay down, sit straight up, just relax yourself. Doesn't have to be forced or performative, just whatever you feel comfortable doing. All right, you can take a slow breath in. I usually do that through my nose. Breath in through my nose. You can hold it for a second and then just release it. And again, through the nose, breathing in peace and breathing out anything that no longer needs your attention. Allow your shoulders to soften. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your body to settle into this moment. There's nothing else you need to be. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to fix. Just this moment. Just this breath. Concentrate on your breath. Just breathe easy now. Just doesn't need to be forced. Just whatever comes naturally. So if you want to imagine a light above your head, the light it's a soft golden light. It appears above you. It's warm, gentle, loving. And as this light begins to slowly pour downward through the crown of your head into your mind, it's going to bring clarity where there has been confusion. It's going to be bringing peace where there has been worry. Bringing stillness where there has been noise. So watch it as it fills up your third eye, goes down into your throat chakra, continues down. Allow that light to move into your heart chakra. Notice how it feels. Perhaps it feels warm. Perhaps it feels comforting. Maybe you sense a color with it forming in your heart space there. It simply feels familiar, possibly. This light carries the energy of love, the kind of love that remains, the kind of love that survives every ending, the kind of love that reminds us we are truly, never truly alone. You can take a breath in, just welcome it. As you breathe, imagine a beautiful path appearing before you. A quiet path winding through an enchanted forest. The air is calm. The trees sway gently. Small lights flicker among the branches like stars. Begin walking slowly down the path. And with every step, you leave behind expectations. You leave behind pressure. And you leave behind the need to have all the answers. You simply walk. You trust it. ahead, you notice a clearing. In the center of the clearing is a beautiful bench. You can take a seat if you wish. Allow yourself to rest. Now ask yourself quietly, what do I need to understand right now? Do not force an answer, just simply listen. The answer might come as a feeling, or it doesn't have to come in words, or a simple knowing, or you might not have anything come right now, but simply listen. Unless any feelings, any words, any images, any memories. But perhaps nothing comes at all. And that is perfectly okay. Trust whatever needs to unfold will unfold in its own time. Imagine that golden light surrounding the clearing. You are held within it. Within that light that is surrounding the clearing. You're protected within it. Supported within it. Take a moment to simply just receive. Spirit often speaks in whispers, in nudges, in synchronicities, in feelings we cannot always explain. May we become still enough to hear, brave enough to trust, and become open enough to receive. Know that it comes with it in time. You want to take a deep breath in and slowly let it go. Begin bringing your awareness back to the room. Notice the chair beneath you. Notice the sounds around you. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, you can open your heart to whatever messages Spirit wishes to share today. Hey Jada, you're a witch? Okay. That's great. You know, everybody's on their own path. Nothing, you know, whatever resonates for you. What can I say? I live to die. I mean, like, I consider myself one too, but so does Julia. I'm a witch too. Nothing wrong with that. All right. How do readings work on this channel? Well, they're free unless you want. I mean, it's what you're welcome to give. You know, you're a Twitch, so bits or whatever, or I have that Ko-fi page if you want to donate, but that's not necessary to get a reading. And I just pick. I picked from the chat intuitively, just spirit led, and it's not first come, first serve. It's first felt, you know. And then I'll do that, and there's no list, and I'll go for an hour, so that's how it works. And I do mediumship, psychic, medical intuitive. I'm not a doctor, but medical intuitive. I do psychic, yeah, I think I covered it all. So that's how it works. Yeah. So well, welcome, witchcrafts. Blessed be. Yes, so mote it be. Julia, you have a hat and everything. I have a hat too. Yeah, I have a couple. Got a little altar over there. Okay. So you know, you might see only yours in your your chat. You're in Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. There's the main chat. It's all combined on the screen here. You can see it next to me here or below me, depending on what platform you're on. So, okay. So let's see, Yvonne. Well, you're welcome, Yvonne. You got patience. Oh, that's nice. So whatever comes through for you. Okay, well, I started doing the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. So what I do is I can tune in and do that. Okay, Julia. Hey, Yesha, welcome in. All right. I'm going to put you on mute for a second so you can just relax for a minute. I don't know what's going on with you, but, if you could just, there you go. Put you in a little timeout. Oh, well, Matrix is supposed to... Just a little Matrix. Little patience. You have the patience of Job? So what you mean, Yvonne? Yeah, Job. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like a few people. Yeah, I mean, you can see who's all, yeah. All right, here we go. So they're not long. I mean, but they're not just yes or no either. So, okay, Yvonne. You're welcome to stay in the energy. And sometimes there's like messages that come as postcard messages too. So, Yvonne, it's like choices, feeling blocked, restrained. I mean, I feel that that's also, well, with the patience is like not having things happening in the way that you would like them to. So there's like, you're feeling like, I feel like there's not enough control. There's things that are out of your control and you can't make the choice. Make a choice that you can make isn't what is causing. It's not because of you not making a choice. It's because there's no choices for you to make. So it does feel blocked. But I feel like that's also with your husband, like just feeling like he's being restrained in some way too. Like he's not. I feel like he's feeling like he's not. There's people that don't want him to feel like be himself or what he feels like he should be. I think he just identifies with, well, a lot of things. I'm not saying just drink, but there's like a lot of other things too. Like it just identifies with his identity that he looks at it as like taking away, like, but that's more of because of what he's dealing with and mentally that's causing him to feel that way. He's gonna feel that disconnect because of when you start changing your habits, it's gonna change, that too. So, hey Luna, how you doing? Yeah, postcard messages and messages you can get from other people's messages. Yeah, discernment, of course. Yeah, it's like it'll give you like a thing. It blew up on, yeah, okay, yeah, it blew up on your. I just feel like it's not out of your control, and yeah, this is like. It's just like this, just knowing that that's not something you can, there's no choice you can make that's going to cause it to do it. And I feel like he feels like he's, yeah. All right. But until there's got to be a change of like views of change of the view of himself and his reality and how he views the world. I don't know. It's like something, it's more of a therapy thing dealing with that. I don't know if he's ever wanted to go and talk to somebody, but where it's like changing the ideas of that he has around certain things that he's doing in his life, you know? But I feel like it's like, even if all that happened during your birthday, it's like, not including that, but like other things, it's just like everybody's a little different. It says we're all mad here, everyone is a little different. So it's like, you know, we all have our quirks, the things that we're dealing with, and what we bring to the table. Oh, yeah. That can be like if he felt left out because of your family, it was your family. Yeah, your family and his family don't. His family doesn't bother with him. I see. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I love these. I love this artist. It's the, what's her name? The artist is Jasmine. Yeah, I have a bunch of her decks. These, Lucy Cavendish. She has witchcraft books too. She's like a bohemian, I think, or a gypsy. But yeah, check her out. But I feel like that can, especially during family together, when people get together like that. I mean, it's like the same feeling what I'm feeling and what they're having me feel is the same feeling like I would have when I was like be at my husband's get-togethers with his family, where how the close they were. My family didn't have that closeness. We had our inner family, like my mom, dad, and my brother and I, but the extended family we weren't close with. So it's like to see that was hard. The thing that you miss, it's like a missing, and it comes out if he's not totally aware of it bubbling inside of him. It'll come out during those times, and he'll react in not the right, way. So yeah, because he never had it. Yeah, so it's not like regret. I feel like it's just like, I feel like it's just with time, it's like trying to understand. They're just showing me time, and it's like to understand like how growth happens. It does take a while for it to happen, right? So it's like, but then there is a point where you realize where it's so stagnant, it's not actually moving. It does. So it's up to you to decide. There's something just about how you're viewing the way things are happening with your, with the interaction with the relationship with him. I think it's more so, it's just like knowing, like, I think there's like a aspect to him, how far he's come, but then there's also like, it does feel like it is stagnant all of a sudden again. So I think that's where the frustration happens, So I feel like it's just, well, you said patience too. I mean, but I feel like because the health hasn't been as, he's on a hamster wheel. I feel like the health has gotten, it's like when his health was really bad, that's when it was like more in the forefront of his mind, but now it's not, because his health is, or he's I don't know if it just feels like it's not as, because it's just, maybe it's more so that it's just, it is what it is thought process, and he's just not caring. But do know you are rare and free, and there's not a, well, you know that. Yeah, I mean, not many like you. Yeah, he can't do the things he used to, but it's like that used to affect him in a way that would make, you know, it's like somebody has to hit rock bottom before they finally, you know, they have to go through some suffering before they actually heal from something, because we don't learn from, you know, the things we do learn from and are the harder aspects in life. That's why, you know, the awakening's happening like that during that time. But it's like stopped. It's like, even though his health has declined, it's like he's just all of a sudden, like, instead of trying to be like, oh, I should, you know, get healthier, it's like he's just like, you know, but I think that's just more so also the hold that it has on him, you know, that is causing that, not as, and plus just time, it just he resigns to the fact that that's the way it's going to be, you know, which it could get better if he were to, and he could feel better, you know, it's like, but I feel it has a hold too, where he needs to just change it. Yeah. I think, like, for you especially, is like to get out and have, well, I feel like it's just your walks and getting outside and doing the things that you love to do, and just connecting to ground yourself. I think will help you a lot, you know, and not have to get in the whole deep of it with what I mean, he's got to, I feel like you are allowing him to feel and handle it on his own, but it's obviously it's slow going. So, but it's just that you need to ground yourself and stay connected in a way so you don't get dragged down and feel hopeless. You know, it's like you know. It says, follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. Know what is best for you. So, yeah, that's what I feel like. Which is, you know, you can't, which is the thing you always say, Yvonne, is you can't, you know, fill up your cup. Make sure, you know, don't have it, don't try to, you know, make sure your cup's full and you're not giving off. This is showing he's got a huge Buddha for the garden, so I must. That's good. Well, that's probably where, yeah, must be rubbing off on him. I do see it happening. It's just slow going, you know. It's just, I think it's also, and it's hard though. It's up to him to go do the work, right? Being a witch has intrigued you. I don't like, yeah. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I feel like it's just them wanting, I think it can get, especially around your birthday, it can make you feel kind of like, if you know, you felt that kind of like, not hopelessness, but just like, oh, you know, this heaviness, I guess, is the feeling. And it's just like, you know, I think it's like knowing to ground yourself and to energize yourself and not try to, which I feel like you are doing, is just they're just trying to give you the, yeah, it's your own path. Yeah, Julia was talking about the witch thing to you, Kugo. Hi, Miley. I think my readings, I gotta focus on channeling and controlling my state of mind. Oh, yeah. All right, well, I'll go to, I'm sorry. Well, if I say it wrong, it's not like I'm trying to. I'm just like, because I've co-goat chair. Co-goat. Okay, co-goat chair. I get it. Okay. Would you just want a general one? Co-goat chair? And then I'll go to Julia after. Okay, whatever comes through. Okay. Yeah, your family is the best and must have welcomed him knowing how loved I am. Yeah, it can be, yeah, that can be hard. Oh, you did a full moon ritual, Julia? Cool. I don't do spells very often or the ritual stuff, but I do stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I do from spirit. I believe in a lot of different things. You're welcome. Much love to you too, Yvonne. Much love to you too. I think I just want you to know that, you know, how hard it can be. And I know you are strong and you're going through it, but yeah. Okay. Who's doing spells? How does it work? Oh, well, bingo, we're just talking about, the other stuff. Yeah, I speak to, do mediumship, psychic, and medical intuitive stuff. Spirit guides. You couldn't see the moon last night? Aw, that's too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go to co-goat chair and Twitch and give her a reading here. We'll do this one. Yeah. Some people call it's the different energies. Some people feel like angels or spirit guides. It's just energy, I feel, but yeah. Cool goat? The ooh and cool, okay. I am dyslexic, so I'll try my best. If I think about it too much, I'm just getting out of the whole trance thing right now. I'm trying. All right, cool, as in cool. Okay, cool goat chair. Well, all right, we're just gonna call it cool. All right, tried. The best kind of special. Aw, thank you, Julia. Yeah, Julia deals with deities and spirit guides. Yeah. I do spirit guides too. Hey, number 11111. All right. Oh, thanks, Viv. That's nice. All right. Okay, so, for you, Ku, it's, guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. I feel like there's just like a lot of feelings of being connected to them and understanding when they're around you and knowing that they are around you. Cool. So, and with the channeling and the it's a lot of, I do channeling as well, or I call it trance. Some people call it channeling, but it's like, I feel like there is just not having an expectation to it, and just like allowing whatever comes. That helps. It's like, because once you start putting expectations, or you start feeling like, well, it should feel this way. It feels this way for this person. It should be this way it was that way for them. Why am I, everybody's different. Just like Julia was saying, she reads differently than I do. I read differently than, the other people. Sometimes I get different information. I'm more of a feeling, intuitive, the feelings or like a knowing, inner knowing. But it's, some people get more words or whatever. It's like, try not to compare with other people or even your teachers. That's just, you can take whatever, if you do have teachers, but it's like, take whatever resonates with you. And if it's something that they're doing it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong, so it's like letting things just kind of more flow and be more of a conduit for spirit, and just trust whatever comes instead of feeling like, well, I feel like I'm an alpha or beta or whatever you want to, or am I wasn't as deep or whatever, because there is like things that are gonna happen, and you are an organism, you have these other things that are affecting, just energy in the room or whatever, that is gonna cause things to be off. So I mean, it's just your brain can really overanalyze things. So I'm just saying. And then and it's just like creativity, like I was saying, the flowing from me. I'm the divine creator, so it's up to you to allow that just to come through. It's you just to trust it. That whole flows from me is exactly what I was explaining, just letting it flowing in, and just do you ask your spirit guides for signs? I feel like it's like just connecting with them more, like I feel like you do connect with them, but like there's just like having you can ask for signs. I always have, like, Julia and I talk about, like, more so like something that's really hard and not, so when it happens, your analytical mind's not gonna go, well, of course I came right there, You don't ask for signs? Okay. It's just like sometimes you can ask, like, for things just that they're around you. It's kind of nice. Yeah, like a weird random size, like a purple dog. Yeah, like Julia said. It could just be that they just do that. Sometimes I ask that from my past loved ones, like my dad. I'll be like, Dad, if you're around, can you give some time today? Give me a sign, and it's not like you're actively looking for it. That's not when it's going to happen. It's more so going to happen when all of a sudden you just look in one direction and you're like, what? And then you'll see it. It's not like you're constantly searching the environment for it, but you'll not even thinking, oh, I remember I asked for that sign. Maybe I should look for it. It's like, no, it's just it just will be, it's like, it's not a forceful having to find this, to find it. It'll just, all of a sudden you'll be like maybe feeling kind of sad or feeling like questioning something that you already thought of, or an intuitive thought, and then all of a sudden you'll see a sign and you'll be like, oh, okay, I shouldn't be questioning that, or whatever. It's just sometimes it's like lighting up a light post on the way on your path sometimes. Yeah, and I just, like, again, I think they're just reiterating what I said earlier about just allowing things to happen and not having expectations, because it says, I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. So there's going to be times where you think that it has to be a certain way for you to get in a certain trance or a certain thing, but they do change things up on you, and it will change. So it's like knowing that it's not like you did anything wrong or something, you're losing it or whatever. It's just that they do change the way they work with you, And so, yeah, because you will start They are so good at change. Yeah. Yeah. Julia said. And it's like the reason why it's changing is more so because as you're working with them, there is a healing aspect. Just like you, Vivon, there's a healing aspect to your Reiki that you do. There is a healing aspect to other, and you're all already, even though you're doing these readings, you are going through your own healing journey on this planet, right? So that's why you're here. So you are changing your frequency and your energy is changing. So they do have to change the way they work with you because your energy is changing, Yeah, and that's the thing is like sometimes it's like knowing that there's going to be times where you might feel off and you might not get exactly what it is. And you're just going to have to trust that it is what it is and not, yeah. It's because it's not, sometimes the answers aren't even revealed to the sitter. We call them, which is you right now. You're the sitter, right? The co. So, until like later, sometimes it's something they know, but sometimes it isn't something they know. It's not because it's going to happen in the future. Maybe they didn't really think of it or something like that. So they can't give you that confirmation, and you got to be confident in yourself that that it is what it is, It's hard to learn, yeah, but it's also writing it in the book when you do have those wins of that evidence that does happen. You put it in your proof book. That way your analytical mind can't go back later and go, well, I probably knew that because of this, or I did this or this. It's like knowing that you did, how it came out and how it felt, more so than there is a feeling to it that you'll eventually grasp. I think Julia knows, it's like that, that feeling of it. Yeah, self-love is the first starting step. Yeah, and knowing that, and just the falling away of it's not, we can't get rid of our ego, but the falling away of being right or being the best or being whatever. It's like, it is what it is, and whatever comes, and if sometimes something might not come, right? And it's being confident in that. Yeah, and it's a muscle, so it'll just yeah. So Julia said, once you have that confidence that clicks, you'll know it. I always think back to when it did click, when I have doubt, so I don't lose the confidence. Yeah. Yeah, so when you do have doubt, you think back, well, when it did click, that way I can do this. It's like, because it's your own mind and your own self-doubt and your own, like, yeah, that can cause it. Yeah, you gotta go back to that feeling. Yeah. Hi, Busy Bee. But it's trusting and just it's a muscle. It's not like anybody. I mean, sometimes it does easier for just like people who work out. When people work out, some people are able to gain muscle and bulk up faster than other people. The same thing is with this. It's a muscle. You gotta work on it and do the meditations and the self-healing and self-love and and take care of yourself so that you can, some might come easier to some people, but it is something that you have to work on, and then yeah, we'll go. You were a typo queen before now. Oh, okay. No, I didn't figure that out. Thank you for letting me know, Busy Bee. But I know what you mean, because there's times where there's things that just don't come up, and I just don't have anything. And it's like just having confidence and be like, well, that's what Spirit gave me, and all you can do is just give what Spirit gave you. It's not you. You got to realize whatever's coming through isn't you, it's spirit, so yeah. Some could see spirits as a kid, others had to learn, yeah, as adults, yeah. Yeah, we all come in varying degrees, really. So, I hope that helped. Breathe. I breathe calmly and easily. I'm safe and in this moment. Yes, just know you have doubt about your path. Yeah, oh. Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, it's like the comparing yourself to others and how it works and how they work, or, you know, sometimes it's good if you start getting too much into that and you do go to a lot of these things like this and you're like, well, I don't do that. Well, I don't do this. You know, it's like then maybe stepping back and going into that feeling of why you feel like you need to compare. You know, it's like, because you're looking for that assurance on the outside rather than feeling it on the inside with yourself, you know, because you're looking for that, still looking for that outside self-love or self-proof, you know, of yourself, to love yourself. So you gotta, it's more of a feeling inside that has, understand that, yeah. So it's like, yeah, we all come here in different, varying degrees of learning and abilities, right? I mean, if we all came in the same, it would be pretty boring. But yeah, that is your path, though, is to be, you can't go right to something else, you know. It's hard because we have this idea of what we want the end of our path to be, but it's the journey that brings us there. So something, there is going to be like, not a straight path, but it's going to curve, but that's because you need certain tools and certain things to get to that end point, you know? Yeah, we don't want to skip to the end, but it's the path that gets us there, even if we don't like it. Yeah. So. Thank you. Koo. I think I'm saying it right now. Or just call you Chair. Thank you, Chair, for coming. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, and appreciate you. All right. Julia, did you have a question? Yeah. I don't know if it was, I feel like I was saying it correctly the last time. Cool. I feel like it becomes, it doesn't really matter. All right. Whatever comes through, Julia. Okay. Oh yeah, Busy Bee. We don't do the queue anymore. It's just whatever, spirit led until 2:30, which is in 30 minutes. So, if you would like a reading, I think nobody else has asked, so I can read you after Julia. So, just if you have a question. Okay. Okay. If you have a question, or if it's just general, just put it in the chat, and I'll look at it after I read Julia here. And Julia said, whatever comes through. So obstacles on our path is how we grow. Yeah. Growing pains are real on. Yeah. That's how you learn. You know, I mean, we can learn from good stuff, but it's the stuff that, you know, if you look back, is like the stuff that really, like, you suffer through that we remember most. Okay, I got the mermaid oracle for you, Julia. I don't know why I picked up that. Hold on. I don't know if I want that one. I feel like that's more fun. I was talking to her. Hold on. Okay. I'll go back. I think we're fine. I just need a drink. The magic of the Helen Druid. Caution, secrecy, weary. I feel like it's more of like there's just a lot of coming up. So what's happening is I'm feeling like there's a certain energy that you're connecting with, Julia, that you're not really sure about. Like, I feel like you're just like, so you are cautious and you're kind of weary about what's coming through. But I feel like it's because they're a little bit more blunt and just, it's something you have to just be very aware of how you interpret it to the person, if that makes sense. So it's like, because it's coming out, if you say it to the person that it can seem harsh. So it's like you're having to be cautious the way, you're saying it. But I also feel like because of the way it's being said, you're kind of like, exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. But it feels like what I was saying is there's like a lot of stuff going on there is because there's like a key involved, like a key. Like this looked kind of like a key to me, like a keyhole. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know. I'm not going to try to analyze that. I don't know why there's a key involved. I was going to say, I think I might be bringing my analytic mind into it where I'm trying to say, like I was thinking, well, there's a key to it. Like but it felt like there's just something about a keyhole and a key. It's just finding the right fit maybe, or, or kind of combination. All right, combination. I don't know why this is upside down. Okay. That makes sense. You like the one. It's funny. I was just thinking, okay, what are they gonna want to say next? To me, I'm asking them in my head, and then it's like they kind of laughed. The energy I'm feeling is. It's like they're kind of laugh like she likes these puzzles. She likes the puzzles, which I do know you do like the puzzles. But it is knowing that sometimes you might cut it short, the things that you're asking, like you are like. There's never been time where like I feel like there is something like you felt like you couldn't get any more information. Sometimes you're cutting it too short. I feel like it is endurance. Keep going. Yeah. I feel like there's something at times like maybe it's because you don't want to be in the energy anymore. It's like just you gotta like there's still some of it that can be eked out, some more information or like a message. I feel like this isn't all the time though. I feel like this is something that happened just recently in a reading that you did. And you were thinking about it. And they're giving you the confirmation that yeah, you could have gone and kept going. It happened yesterday, I forgot about it. I want to talk about them. Okay, you forgot about it. Yeah. They're saying you could have kept going. So you did feel that, like, I don't know if it's like they know you felt that and were kind of questioning it, but they're saying, yeah, you could have kept going. It's endurance. You could have, yeah. You was gonna dig deeper about something and got to ask them to remind you, but you got distracted. Well, they remind you. Hey, Messa. Yeah, Busy Bee, whatever you want to ask. I haven't in-tuned on you yet, so whatever you want to do, just think about it, and whatever you want to do, just put it in the chat. Even if you change it again, no worries. I haven't started on your reading yet. Yeah, so yep, so they wanted you to remind you, yeah. That's funny. Oh, I guess you changed to pink. I don't know why you changed to pink. So yeah, so that's what they felt like. I just feel like it was because the energy, there's something about the energy, and then you just were like, maybe it's like a reforming of feeling it, you know, like feeling the energy and understanding it again. It's like it's changing as you are talking. And it's like, it's not, it's like almost like it's, I don't want to say it's like breathing, but it's changing, you know? So it's, so it's just having to like realign. And I don't know why I'm going like this, but it's like almost like sizing it up. You know what I mean? Like we used to be able, you know, I think it, and you know, when the like 101 things, and you go like this, and then they'd be like, okay, now, you know, when you can feel your aura or whatever, and you know, then you can feel it again, and you can feel how it got bigger from just the energy of your hands and the healing energy of your hands, and you know, it's like understanding that you're just like your aura can change, their energy can change, and as you're reading them, it's changing. So, and I feel like that's why it's like maybe the way that energy that you were feeling, yes, you know, was more because of the length of it. It just didn't feel like it anymore. That's exactly what happened. You felt a shift of energy and connection and wanted to talk about it with them. I had to talk with the client. I forgot to go back to them. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they would have given you more information if you would have kept on going. But you felt that shift of energy meant that they were done. But they, you know, but then you were like, well, maybe they did want to talk more, you know, so yeah. But I feel like what you're talking with them about too is very deep and very aligned with your inner knowing. So it's like you're trying to like put both of those, it's hard, you know, you're trying to feel both of that inner knowing and it's like you're intermeshing them both too. So it's like, that's why it might feel bigger sometimes. It's like that, because it is like they are like bringing information. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like falling in love. Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. It's like being vulnerable and just allowing, yeah, allow it to happen and to change in form. And it's not like you have to actively chase it, you know, it's like just allow yourself to receive it, you know. Maybe you're trying to really analyze it more, and it's just like love, be vulnerable to it. Something was clicking into place, and I wanted to do a deep dive with them to get it to click. Okay, but it's more of like just allowing it to kind of like be vulnerable to it and allow it to just well, it's exciting. I mean, I'm excited for you. Like you could go back into it and feel the deep dive. They're saying it's endurance though, so keep it up. What did they say? Endurance, keep going. That's what they said here. right, Julia. I'll leave a love of spirit with you. Busy bee. Hi, did you... No problem, Julia. Did you have... What was your question? You wanted to check on an old friend? I can't seem to shake this worry about him. Okay. Is that what you ended up... Okay. Oh, I only got 14 more minutes left, Missa. Oh, I've done that too, Busy Bee. I feel like it's just yeah. So let's see, or jail records. Yeah, I mean, like I've done that as well. Like there's also I'll have a dream and I'll be like, oh, and then I'll go look and. I feel like too it's like because not just because of the work of I think it's just, well, it is the work and the understanding that life is so fleeting and things happen and people are going through these healing journeys and you know that there's something that it might be more of that it's not like because you're looking at all these things, it's like more knowing that there has, for their healing to happen, there has to be another shoe that drops, or they're going to have to just start over in another life, right? And that's why you're looking at those areas. It's not as much that you have an intuitive feeling of that they got in trouble or that they died. It's more that something happened to them. It's like knowing that they're on this cusp of, I have to heal and I have to do the work, or I'm going to have to, if I'm totally giving up, that's when people, yeah. Yeah, you could be, but I mean, it's more of a understanding of, he's been very intensely in your dreams before, like his higher self trying to find me. Yeah. I just feel like it's a knowing that he might be going through a healing stage, is what I'm saying. I keep hearing off. I feel like there's like a stomach issue. Did he have a lot of health issues? I feel like there's, well, I don't know, unless this is with you, but it was like I felt like a gut rot, like not gut rot. If it is you, it's like more like a stomach ache, like hurt in your stomach. Yeah. Okay, that's not you then. But it felt like it was more like So I feel like there might be just like health issue right now, which is, I mean, you got to look at it like what I'm feeling is this. It's more so the things that are coming up to you is because he's going through a healing journey, and then you're intuitively then trying to understand. You're feeling the feeling of, because when we do love people, we want to help, we want to, sometimes most times it's good that they if they ask you do, but you try to allow them to do as much as possible so they can, heal themselves and essentially do it faster that way than having it, having somebody else a crutch. But sometimes people do need that. I'm not saying, but I feel like it's like just knowing that you love that friend and that you want to be there for them, but I feel like there is a healing part of that, really like deep phoenix type thing happening where it's like it's a make or break for the situation. You never heard back. Yeah. I do see a lot of like green around him. Like I feel like he's outside a lot. It makes me feel like almost like a down on your luck type thing. I don't know. The thing is, it's hard because I don't want to, I don't know if it's because you said the off the grid thing that's making me feel that way, but I that's why I like pushed it aside and then but what did come then was green and then feeling it again. So yeah, he's in Arondax. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. All right. Because I pushed it aside and then I let it come back. Would it make sense that like there's like makeshift things. I don't know what Arondax is, but makeshift things that he could like that would be like a cover. But it's not like, I don't want to say it's a tent, but more of like a not a shack either. They're just saying connect with your divine teachers and you can ask questions, but I feel like it's like I feel like you have the knowing that he's going through something, and that's when you're starting to look for something. Yeah, like oh okay, spiritual nomad. I just feel like he's more like down on his luck type thing. I don't know. It just feels like he's outside and he's going through a health issue, and it's like it's through these like huge. That's where he's gonna then have to make the choice of changing the way he lives his life and the values he holds, right? Instead of, yeah. That's what I'm feeling. I just feel like I'm not sure if his phone was shut off, but I felt like that he just didn't have that number anymore, more so. But I don't. Are there people that know him that are closer that you could go find them and talk to them about it? Or is it just like that's not possible because of reaching out to somebody he was really close to at the time that you know and that you could talk to? That doesn't seem like you're trying to. Oh, okay. Well, that gives more of a confirmation. I mean, it's not just you that can't find him. The people that are really close to them. Well, it's like, yeah, I feel like there's just like a down and out, like health issue, and then it's like, I feel like it's not wanting the help from anybody. But sometimes people do that with their life. They want to wallow in the pity of nobody, I don't have any friends, I don't have this, or I don't have that, I'm the black sheep, or, you know, it's like they want that in their universe because that gives them an excuse, right? That's not like mentally, they're not consciously doing this, but it's just the way they view the universe. So then it's like a perpetual cycle, and it's actually a way of not blaming themselves, right? So, and I feel like that's the way, I mean, we put out what we want. The universe gives what we put out, what we ask it. It's like he's got, I feel like you see that path, it's like he's got to reconsider where what the path he's going down. He's got to either go to the light or go to the dark. And that's what I've been saying this whole time. I feel like he's just, I mean, they just showed him one card right here. It's like that's a decision he's got to make. I feel like there's things that are happening that are you have to hit bottom, not like he has to hit bottom, but like you gotta hit like a hard time for it. Yeah. No, I don't feel like you were. I think you are feeling that he is going through something. But the feeling of that you need to go find him and help him is more might be what I'm feeling is more of a feeling of love and compassion for him and what he's going through, more so than something that, I mean, if it were true that you were supposed to, it would have, it will come to pass that you know what I mean, that you'll find him. Thank you, Yvonne. Julia, she's gonna just take your job. So yeah, pay attention to the signs, and you'll know. Just pay attention. I feel like it's like you'll know when it's time to go help. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling that he's going through. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you got the intuitive feeling that something was wrong, something was happening. And then your head instantly went to, oh no, he's dead. Or he's in jail. Because, I mean, that's because he's going through a healing thing. And he's going through his own ego death or through, other means, and he's going through a transformation of himself. So in a way, I mean, when that happens, part of us does, I mean, it doesn't die, but you're not the same person you were after that. You don't think it's real solid? Yeah, ego deaths are hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my husband went through one. That was hard. So observe, don't absorb. So I feel like it's just, you can observe how you're feeling. I feel like that's what you were doing. You're absorbing the feelings and internalizing like the fear of what is possibly happening. You should just observe what you're feeling. It's more of the intuitive already. And then you're absorbing it like, oh, this feeling is now, I feel this feeling has got to be death or it's got to be this. Yeah, so that's what was happening. Okay, Busy Bee. But I feel like it's I don't know, to ask me if he's going to be fine or whatever. It's like the card was the choices, or not choices, but, the path of his own path thing. But yeah. But you can always write it down. Write down what you've been feeling, and when you feel it, because what happens is you probably know this, but with intuition, it's like a feeling, and you get a feeling, and then the first, and then if you overanalyze it, that's when your analytical brain comes in. So it's good to what was the first initial feeling, But I feel like just because it was an uneasiness of knowing that something was wrong, that's right. So it's like, but then you instantly then you're like, well, something's wrong, maybe this, All right. All right, welcome. I feel like it's a good thing for him. It's hard to see people go through that, but it's part of the process here, right? Unfortunately. So that's what we're here for. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing wrong with worrying. It's just knowing that you're not going to be able to let go of the control of thinking that you can help. Sometimes, I mean, it's like you can only do so much for people because they got to help them. They got to want to do it themselves and go through it. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, and may you walk forward feeling supported, protected, and surrounded by love the rest of your day and the rest of the week. And I appreciate all of you for coming and for being here. Thank you, Busy Bee, for the for the hearts. I love the purple hearts. So it's my favorite. I ended on time. I did. My husband was very happy about me ending on time yesterday too. He's like, "Wow, you're already out. I didn't expect that." So I want you guys, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, love never dies. It's always with you, always here. So till next time, thank you for everyone, and I'll be waiting in Wonderland. So see you again. I don't know if I'm going to be doing... You're welcome, Yvonne, Julia, everyone. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more Prism of Lights, just because I'm pretty busy with... I want to do more on this, and do more, like, other things. And I've been doing, you know, I have a gaming channel that I do, too. My other, you know, my other reality of life. So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more Prism of Lights. I think I'm the only one doing them there, so. So I don't know if you'll see me this Thursday. I'm supposed to do it Thursday, but I told her in July I didn't know if I was going to do that anymore, but you like watch me game, Julia? It's funny. So yeah. Well, I enjoy you being there. So I don't think I'll be doing, because I think it's just concentrate on that. So all right, well, I'll see you guys on Monday if you're on TikTok, or I'll see you again on a Tuesday. Love you guys. See you later. Thanks for coming again.